Welcome back to online classes of Semistar Global School. Students, today we will discuss about thermos flask or vacuum flask. It is used to keep a hot liquid hot and a cold liquid cold for a long time. It keeps things at steady temperature. They are simple and effective, but how exactly do it works? Before we can understand why vacuum flasks are so fantastic, we need to understand a bit more about how heat travels. Heat is a form of energy that moves in three different ways called conduction, convection and radiation. Let's take a quick revision on these modes of heat transfer. Medium is necessary for transfer of heat by conduction. Similarly, medium is necessary for transfer of heat by convection. But radiation is the process of heat transfer without any medium. That means conduction and convection are not possible in vacuum. But radiation is possible in vacuum also. Conduction is the process of heat transfer in an object from hotter end to the colder end without any actual movement of the molecules. The molecules of the medium do not leave their original position. They just vibrate about their mean position and transfer heat energy. In the process of heat transfer by convection method, the molecules of the medium leave their original position or mean position and move upward direction carrying heat from the source. And radiation is the process of heat transfer in which the medium remains unaffected. The heat transfer by the process of conduction takes place in any direction. The transfer of heat by the process of convection takes place only in vertical upward direction. And the transfer of heat by the process of radiation takes place in all directions along a straight path. Now, why a coffee goes cold? Suppose you have just made a hot coffee. You will be well aware that you need to drink it quickly before it goes cold. But why does it goes cold? Heat flows rapidly from the coffee pot into the surrounding. Some heat will be lost by conduction because coffee pot is standing on a table or worktop. Because there is direct contact between the table and the pot. Heat will flow directly downward and disappear. The air directly above and all around the pot will be warmed by it and start moving around. So more heat will be lost by the process of convection and some heat will also be lost by radiation. So together conduction, convection and radiation will turn hot coffee into cold. If you want your hot coffee to stay hot, you need to stop conduction, convection and radiation from happening. And you can do that by putting your coffee into a vacuum flask. Now let's see how vacuum flasks work. It consists of a double-walled glass vessel resting on a cork inside a metal or plastic case. The outer surface of its inner wall and the inner surface of its outer wall are silvered. The space between the two walls is vacuum and the walls are sealed at the top. The flask is placed on a cork in a metal case and is secured at the neck with a ring of rubber. It prevents the loss or gain of heat energy due to conduction, convection and radiation. Now let's see how it prevents the loss or gain of heat by the process of conduction, convection and radiation. Heat from a hot liquid in the vacuum flask cannot escape from it by conduction and convection as there is vacuum between the two walls of the glass vessel. Now, what about radiation? When radiation tries to leave the hot liquid, the silvered outer surface is a bad radiator and hence it does not radiate heat. There is no way heat can escape from a vacuum flask. And the hot drink stored inside will stay steaming hot for several hours. This flask also works for cold drinks. If heat cannot escape from a vacuum flask, it follows that heat can't penetrate into a flask from outside. The steel stopper stops heat getting in by convection. The vacuum stops conduction, and the metal lining between the outer case and the inner chamber stops heat radiating.